Hey lovers, how you doing? Good day wherever you are in the world. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to Connecting the Minds and Soul, and I'm your host, Jumoke Ogunsuada. And today we're going to be talking about unforgiveness, and this is another killer in relationships and marriages. And that is because a lot of people have decided to hold on to their partner's past mistakes and not forgive. And they keep forgetting that relationships or marriages are not for people who do not have the mind to forgive. Marriages are for forgivers. Relationships are for forgivers. The moment you start to pile up past mistakes, resentment will follow. And unforgiveness in relationship is like putting a stone in the bag. Another one happens, you put another one in the bag. And the more it happens, because there's no relationship that you would enter without both of you disagreeing, both of you having issues. You will always offend each other. But if you have a strong heart that you always hold on to your partner's mistakes, you will not get far. And before you know it, that bag will be full of stones you will not be able to carry. And eventually, you will stop halfway off the journey or throw the bag away completely, whereas you need the bag for the journey. Relationships, marriages are born for forgivers. It's not necessarily maybe it has to do with your partner cheating, but there are times maybe the words that they speak or their actions towards you sometimes might offend you. But you must learn to have the heart of forgiveness. If it's cheating, if you know you cannot endure it, up out. But holding it against your partner every time would not work in your relationship. You're only moving towards doom. And that brings me to the story of a couple whose husband found his wife cheating. And to everyone, they said, "Oh, I've forgiven her. Let us move past it." After much begging from the wife, relatives, and all. But deep inside, the husband never forgave the wife. And anything after that, any misunderstanding, any quarrel, the husband will just flare up and his mind will just go back to that incident. And before you know it, it became abusive towards the woman. And any slight provocation, it hits her, it does a whole lot. And before you know it, there was a particular day he hit her, she hit her head and she cried. Now she's gone, he's in prison, all because of unforgiveness. And it also happens with women too, who catches their husband cheating. If you know cheating is your deal breaker, leave. If you know you cannot forgive your spouse for cheating, the best thing you can do for yourself is to leave and not just keep piling it up. Now, I know we do things to each other one way or another. And when trust is broken, it becomes hard. But that is why you need to learn forgiveness. If you cherish that partner, that relationship, learn to forgive. Now, I'm not talking about the cheating aspect. That was just, the story. But you must learn to forgive. There are some people who don't know how to talk. They talk carelessly. And maybe their words, hits you hard most times. Talk it out. If you see it's part of them and they're not ready to change, leave the relationship. But if it's something you can cope with, learn to forgive. But you must keep forgiving if you want that relationship to stand the test of time. You must keep forgiving if you want that marriage to stand the test of time. But if you know you can cope, work out. But if you want that marriage, you want that relationship, forgiveness is one of the things that glues relationship. It's one of those things that keeps partners long term. Learn forgiveness today. Unforgiveness is dangerous. It's not just ending with resentment, it can end with buying each other. Learn to forgive. We've seen so many cases why um, piled up resentments have led to buying each other in relationship, and it's a really big deal now because whenever you go on social media, you see husbands buying wives, wives buying husband, all because of what conflicts that were not resolved or not totally resolved. And what birthed it is unforgiveness. So please, let's do better. You want to strive in your relationship, you want it to, be successful, practice forgiveness, like I said earlier. All right, until next week when I see you again, please learn and practice the concept of forgiveness in relationship. And please do not forget to follow me on all of my social media platform. It is at CMS with Jumoke on Facebook. But on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it is at CMS underscore with Jumoke. And I want to say a very big thank you to V Radio for partnering with me on this. Please do well to follow them as well. It is at V Radio Media on Facebook, but on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, it is at View Radio. Bye and stay beautiful and handsome.